Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Hope you're all well. I haven't done a video for a while. I've been a bit sleepy. I've been having a few early nights, catching up on a bit of sleep. As well as that, I've had a few additions to my farm. Obviously, we've had the new Tundra area and the new expansion area for the sanctuary area. So I've got some new additions, and obviously we've had a new machine as well, the spa. So I'll just take you through and just show you what I've done. Obviously, still got the farm, this area here, exactly the same as what it was. I've had to save up vouchers. I mean, as you can see there, I'm very low on vouchers. And to obviously finish this bottom part, I've had to sort of save up on all the vouchers to build it up and build up the coins. So I'm slowly building my coins back up again. So, as I had before, I got the vineyard there with all the grapes growing. And I had an area down here that was blank. And I've saved up the vouchers and built on, so it matches either side of the vineyard. And then what I've done is the new machine, I've incorporated it in amongst some blood trees there underneath, like a canopy over the top, and added some log path and some flowers and cactuses all around, sort of colour coordinated, and the little sundial down there, just to finish off that area of garden. So it's quite similar to that sort of area. Yeah, it just finishes it in line there, and it's the other part of the garden complete. So now I've collected all my vouchers and coins and that. It's costed me quite a lot in coins, but I managed to get it all done. I had to harvest my blackberries at the outside here for a derby task, and planted new ones just there. Pretty gutted about that because they were all like nicely grown. I don't like really to touch my farm. You know, I like it for show for you guys. So if you ever decide to go onto my farm for any ideas, you can see what I've done. But the bee design, I've changed the front area. And I put some red roses around the front, kept the animals as they were. The machines I put all around the outside, till I've cleared all this area, then I'll make a feature for the machines. But yeah, the bee design, that's really turned out well. Put a couple of red flowers there, just in the back there, just to give it a little bit of lift on the corners. So that's the that's the top part of the Scatterbrook. Like I say, you've probably seen all this before, this top part, but that's a new addition there. That bottom part. Oh, I added when I got my zebra, and that was a lovely red flower there, so I put that in there, just creeping through the trees on the boating lake. So if I take you now down into the into my town, the town pretty much the same. I've got the river coming down through under the Scatter Bridge, and then down by the making its way down by the children's play area. I've got a plinth there that I've got to build up. That's in the sort of second stage. A little bit of purple, so it just gives it that nice effect there as you walk in through. So then we got the new area, the Tundra. Now there's quite a few different designs that you can do for the Tundra. You know, there's a few designs where people have you know, put a fence right the way around the whole of the outside and made it a really big area, which is really cool. Cool, being snow. Well done. um, and I've decided to section mine off into different parts and make an area ready for the reindeers to be put straight into that spot, and then the design's complete. So I'll take you along to that now. So as you can see, what I've done is I've made 2 paddocks, obviously with snow and all the ice and everything at the back. I've just added a few things in there just until I get the reindeers. So, you know, I've got an idea of what sort of area I'm looking at. So I've got the Christmas tree there and the reindeer there in the paddock. I got the pond there with the fishing gnome, the little skier and the snowman. And then I've put daffodils and small bush all the way around the outside, just to give it that little bit of colour at the front. And then what I've done here is I've tried to make and create a derelict barn. So if you can imagine a big wooden barn, you know, and over the years it's fallen apart and bits have fallen down, and I've used that to store all the hay and the straw in. So as you zoom out, it actually looks, you know, it's looked like an old building that's sort of wrecked and ruined. And I've used that to put all the straw and the hay and the cart and everything in there, with a little wooden path leading up into it with a couple of conifers on the outside. So I've tried to get the sort of area of you know, a derelict building, you know, old fashioned, and that's just using the toilets. And by using the conifers, it takes you know, the windows out of the toilets. You know, it just looks like wooden walls and just looks really derelict. There's the area there. These here I'll take up, ready to put my the pen down for the reindeers. So they will fit exactly into there. What I've done there is I've put large conifers with tall grass in between, and that gives it a nice barrier between the sanctuary and the tundra. So yeah, that's my tundra area. I've got the little frozen sheep there on the corner. You can see him there, look. A little bit of snow on the end of his nose. And I've just, you know, used the muddy path to make its way around the whole of the area. So that's my tundra design. There are different designs that you can do. I'll do another video on a tundra design, but that's the one that I've chosen for my town. And then my main design that I've taken quite a long time over, I've done a Scatterbrook Falls. I've done a waterfall coming from the top of the cliffs there and coming down through the trees. So it's right up in the air, coming down through the trees and working its way down through into some ponds at the bottom. So this is it. Now, as you can see there, I've used the waterfalls that you can get in the game. Now, what I've done is I've used 3 of those. So what I've done is I put one at the top, one in the middle, and one at the bottom. Turn them at different angles, and then use the trees at the sides. As you can see, when they part, they reveal all the waterfall, all coming down. So as they part, it reveals all the waterfall. It's taken me a long time to do it, but as you can see, when you zoom in, you can see that water appearing from the top of the cliffs there, flowing down. As the trees part, they flow, and it carries on falling over the rocks, down over to there, and then through there. And as you get to the bottom, the water's still flowing, and then finishes off in the pools at the bottom there. And I've tried to get the effect that it's, you know, it's coming right from the very, very top. I've used a big tree at the back there just to give it the height, to give it the effect that the water's coming from high up. Used a couple of bronze trees there just to creep over the edge of the water. And like I said, it's just a small pond on the bottom left. I've used the black wrought iron fence in there, which was used for the cemetery, which I took down, which was on my old design. And I thought that the fencing would look really, really nice around that area. It just gives it a little bit of character around the bottom of the design. Obviously, I've come across here and incorporated another fence and a flower bed and a rock and some different cactuses all along there, so they've got the walkway in between. But yeah, that's really, really eye-catching, the waterfall, and getting the trees to blow in the right way at the right time. You know, I got in one of my videos, it shows you how to get the trees set that they blow all one way, but I've got it so that those two middle trees there, as you can see, if you keep watching, they'll part together, look, and that reveals the waterfall. You know, you can't get them all to blow exactly the same way. You can, but the feature won't look right. You know, there's certain things like the golden trees there at the back. You've got to have the trees in a certain way so that they all, you know, they move to reveal the waterfall. Got the animals there, a little lake there, some rocks around, and the little summer house there with the heart shape there. We've got the walkway coming from the guest house, so you walk across there over the bridge and then into the sanctuary. Obviously you can't because there's a river there, but I've worked hard on that, you know, to get that waterfall. You know, it's really, really good, and a lot of time and effort's gone into that. So with the water, to get that effect, I mean, I haven't got any more of the waterfalls, but if I were to show you, let me go, let's grab some things, right, let's start with that up there. So I just want you just to imagine that that's a waterfall, okay? I'm go into here and get a small lake, small pond there, and a small pond there. So all I've basically done is got the top waterfall, and then the second waterfall I've put there and there. So it's that sort of effect with the three waterfalls. So what I'll show you now is how you can get them linked up, because obviously they're not linked and it wouldn't look right. So if I put this to here and that to there, I don't know, that one over, no, go up a bit. What else have we got? Let's have a large tree. I haven't got any trees because I've used them all. There's a little tree swing there. See, by using that, you see the gap in between the ponds. By just moving that one tree into there, covers the middle of the ponds, and now they look linked. That's the sort of thing that you can do with the waterfalls. You can put that to there. You know, you just move it about to suit yourself. That goes to there. That goes to there. let's say. Let's just get another. Yeah, let's get one of these. Turn that to there. No. Up there. And you just move the trees around to suit yourselves. You know, you just and link the trees. You know, you get that covered effect, so it looks as though that they're all joined. There's different trees that you can get that link to certain areas like that. And you just move the trees here and there until you get that cover effect, and then they look as though they're all linked. Turn that to there, put that into there. I'm just showing you, it's not going to look great. I'm just showing you what you can do just using trees. Let's try and find another tree. I'm completely out of trees, you see. So there's one there. Let's put that there. Move that up one. It's just all about getting it, making the trees fit. Move that. And then we can move that down to there. Just move that out the way a minute. Let's have a look. There. Let's put that. I know it's got a swing on it, but I'm just using it as a tree. So yeah, if you can imagine that there is the three waterfalls. You've got one at the top, one in the middle, one at the bottom, and then you've got the ponds down at the bottom. Now, as you can see, with those trees blowing, they're going in towards one another now, and then they'll blow out together at the same time, and it reveals the water. See, there's the water in between. So it gives it that lovely effect. Obviously I can't show you better because I haven't got the waterfalls. As you can see there, it's the same effect, but I've used the waterfalls there. Obviously it looks better with the waterfalls, but as you can see, it looks as though that water's falling from a great height and it's crashing down through the rocks and then coming to stop at the bottom there. So it's the same sort of thing with trees there. Obviously forget the trees that I'm using there. I'm just using anything that I've got left just to show you, what you can do. So you can actually link up all the waterfalls by placing the trees in exactly the right place. Obviously if you took that away, you've got a big gap. If you took that away there, and none of it's linked. It just doesn't look right at all. It just isn't, you can put that to there, that to there. There's the three waterfalls in a row. Now you've got to be looking at linking that up. Yeah, so you put that there. Okay, you could go that there. You can't really see much of the top there, so we need to put that there. Move the palm out the way, and it's just you just keep moving stuff here and there until it all links up right. We could get another palm if I've got another one. What else have we got? We've got one of these here. And see, some places they will go and some places they won't. We'll just put that there on the outside. And put another palm don't want that. See the palm there? It's just covering that little bit too much water. But as you can see, you get the idea that the water, it's just the placement of trees. It's just making sure that those trees are placed in the right way, that the water sort of comes down through. And eventually, when you've got all the trees there either side, because if you look at this area here, if I move this tree here, okay, I'll move that one out the way for a minute. Now, when we go back to this feature, you can now see that the two are linked. You can see that what I've used. You can see the one on the top, one on the middle, and you've got that high ridge there, and you can see it, and it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all, you see. When you look at that, it's not, you can see that what I've used is two waterfalls. Okay, so by getting this tree in the right place and putting it there, that just takes away all that lots and lots of stone that shows it's two waterfalls joined together. And by adding that one tree now, look, you see, as they part, it all looks one. Looks like one crashing waterfall. And that's the effect that you can get with that. I mean, even that looks pretty when you look at that. With the water, you imagine that the waterfall at the top. And then just in between the trees in the middle there, you've got that water creeping between the trees. And then it's making its way down into the bottom pond. So that's the sort of effect and how I work it to get the waterfall effect. But that's the Scatterbrook Falls, and it's turned out really, really good. And you can decorate whatever you want around the bottom. Whatever, I just put some cactuses and the fence and that. You could put some roses around the outside, or some brown fence or white walling. But like I said, to get the full effect out of it, to get it to look its absolute best, it might take you quite a long time to move the trees and move them around, just to get that effect of that beautiful waterfall coming down from the cliffside. So yeah, so there's the addition. There's the Tundra design. That's a little design there showing you how you can link the waterfall up. There's the design there of the waterfall coming down through the sanctuary from the cliffside there. Don't forget, if you're going to do anything like this and you want it to come from a height, you've got to give it that height at the back, just to make it, to lift it, so it shows that it's a highway up in the air. And then, like I said, the sanctuary stayed pretty much the same. And that's it. So we'll go back to my main farm. Well, it is my main farm. Yeah, I was quite happy with the way that turned out. There is some new deco out today. And I bought the hose reel. You can see the hose pipe in the vinery there, obviously, so I can get up in the morning and go and water all the grapes and any flowers that need water, and I can water. So it's a perfect little spot to have it there. You can get those in the deco packages, $4.99. You've got a deco there, $9.99. It's okay, but not for me. And the large deco there, $19.99. I don't really know what it is. I mean, it's just a step ladder with a birdhouse on top of the step ladder. I suppose it's quite nice, but again, not for me. It's a little bit. I don't know. The best deco there, without a doubt, is the hose reel. That really, really stands out there. It's in keeping with the garden. Need to feed me animals. Oh yeah, I won that in the derby. Last week's derby. That was quite nice. There's more deco to be collected. We've done the derby. We finished first. So we've got to collect all our prizes. And then there, we got a Tom, we got permit. So I'll shuffle those and try and get some more deco. But yeah, we've come first again. So that's all done. My mailbox is full. I'm waiting for the big deco. For the big package. And the boat. Do that in a bit. And that's about it really. I've upgraded my barn and my silo a couple more times. Yeah, I mean, you get the hose pipe there, you could put it where the sundial is, in amongst the olive trees and that there. So, that's a few more additions to Scatterbrook Farm. As you can see now, all this top side, apart from the blackberries growing to their full, is all complete. Got me tractors up there in the corner. I think everybody I know that plays the game now has got a tractor. Everybody I think now has got a tractor in the game. Oh, there is one person. I think it might be Jono. I don't think he hasn't got a tractor. I think he's the only one in the whole of Heyday that hasn't got a tractor. But sorry mate, rubbing it in a little bit there, but there you go. You'll get it, I'm sure you will. So there it is. There's the spa, little spa garden. The hose reel there in the vinery. The bee design complete. The town all complete. The sanctuary with the Scatterbrook Falls waterfall coming down through. Little design there showing you how you make the waterfall. Forget the trees that I've used and things like that. It's just only what I've got left to use. But I'm just giving you a basic idea of how to make the waterfall. So as long as you get that, I've done it step by step for you so that you can see. And then last but not least, the Tundra with the derelict barn. So that's it. So I'll be doing a few more live designs for you guys. I know in Phoebe's live stream, she's asked to do an oriental design. I think it is. It's using the wok sushi machine and the sauce maker. But if you want me to do any designs, put them in the comments. If you need any help with any of the designing that you're wanting to do, I have noticed on quite a few of the farms now that people have took on board, watched my videos and that. They've incorporated some of the designs onto their farms, and they look really, really good. They put their own twist on some of them. They haven't got them exactly the same as mine. You know, they've changed them a little bit here and there, but they've got the main idea, and they really, really do look super. I'll do a few reviews on another video that I do and take you around and show you what people have achieved with doing the designs. So that's it. So don't forget, hit the subscribe, share the messages, share the videos with your friends. Hit the like button. Don't forget, put your comments down below. Hit the subscribe, and where's that elephant going now? Look, he stands on the other one. I don't know, and he sits on him. Look. Why is it always that one big grey elephant? I'm gonna follow. You watch where he goes. Look, and he's going round there now. Look, and then he sits on all the other animals. And I know that he sat on that one because look at it. Look on his back. I'm not even gonna go there. All that over his back, look. He's looking back at it. You're in the wrong house. That's not your house. Yeah, that's your house. Got my little monkey on there, look. Little monkey design. He's following me now. I've got to move that up into there, to the entrance. The old scatter bridge. And there's a crate. What are we going to get? Oh. Yeah. So that's it. Put down in the comments if you want any help. If there's any designs that you're struggling with, or you want to make a certain design with machines or anything like that, put it down in the comments, and I will be only too glad to help you. So until the next video, take care of yourself, stay safe. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you very soon. Cheerio.